You never know where the journey is going to take you in life. My next guest grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, just like I did. And a little while ago, we were both in a teen beauty pageant together. She's wonderfully talented. And when I, over the years, got to watch her career blossom and grow, I just had to invite her to be on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Dawn Day. How are you?
Hello.
I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm glad to finally be here. We're looking forward to it.
So who knew, that all these years later that you were going to have the career that you have? You're also a triathlete. You're a very accomplished woman, a wonderful mother. But you're out there and you're singing. So we're going to talk a little bit because I'm going to have you on for a couple of segments. But this segment, we're going to focus on your tribute to Karen Carpenter.
Great.
Why did you decide to do that? How did that inspiration come about for you, Dawn?
I didn't actually decide it on my own. I was down doing a project in Nashville, and my manager down there, who wasn't my manager at the time, said, tributes are very big, and I manage some tribute acts. Do you tribute anyone? And I said, well, no, I've sung my whole life and for many different occasions, and we cover a lot of different artists. Well, do you sound like anyone? I said, well, yeah, several people, I guess. Karen Carpenter being one of them. So he had a studio right there, and I had tracks with me. Took me in the studio. I sang a couple of songs, and he looked at his wife and said, wow, I think you could pull off a Karen Carpenter tribute. And that's how it got born, actually.
Wow. Wow. Now, I know that you're a runner, so when you're running, do you listen to songs that you like? Do you have like the little iPod thing going in your ears, or is that time that you quiet for you?
It depends, but I started out really listening to music, and now I focus just on what's going on around me. I find that I use that time to think about projects, and so I don't listen so much anymore. I actually don't even listen to the radio a lot. And I focus on things that I want to sing on specific engagements and keep that in mind while I'm trying to decide my next endeavor.
And you've toured a lot. You've brought Karen on the road, and you've brought her back in many ways, and I know you don't like this phrase, but you've brought her back to life for many people. People are crying at your gigs. They're like coming up to you telling you thank you so much.
Yeah, because honestly, I felt kind of strange doing this. I remember my mom playing Karen Carpenter records, early 70s, and listening to them and loving them, but it was never my intention to pretend like I'm her on stage. I don't get up there and like some of the Elvis tribute artists, they really get into it. I make sure that I do her justice, and I tell a lot of trivia between my songs. I even get people up on stage, and we have a lot of fun. But my goal, because nobody will ever sound like Karen Carpenter exactly, and I'm not trying to imitate her. I just want to do her songs justice, and I'd like to introduce them to the younger generation as well as bring back the memories for the people who grew up listening to her. I mean, they say, I brought my wife as a birthday present because We've Only Just Begun was our wedding song, and that's what this is made of. That's
a true tribute.
It's a true tribute.
Let's
and
take
that's
a look.
The satisfaction you get from it.
Absolutely. Okay, let's watch.
All right, great.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue.
Wow. Wow. That must just bring you so much joy.
It does. It's just the fact that I can make her songs come alive for audiences that may have never even heard of Karen Carpenter. And, you know, I hear my 19-year-old son walking down the stairs singing, "I'm on the top of the world." And I was like, "What are you singing?"
Down on creation.
He's
and the only
yeah, he says, "Nothing, nothing." But, you know, they're catchy and
Yeah.
they're great songs. The 70s were wonderful. So,
And a lot of people don't know that she did her own background singing. She did her own harmonies.
they
So
were ahead of
richly
their time.
talented. Absolutely.
her and her brother, Richard Carpenter, I don't know, gets probably little credit, but he arranged all those and made them in her key, which was lower, and the arrangements and how they layered their vocals, which we actually did on the back of our tracks down in Nashville, because we wanted to try to be as genuine as we could with it.
Beautiful.
Authentic.
And you offered to sing for us and do a performance here as
That-
well.
Yeah, that
So,
would be awesome.
Lovely.
That's-
Coming back will be Dawn Day. Stay tuned.
Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. And don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. I'll say goodbye to love. No one ever cared if I should live or die. Time and time again the chance for love has passed me by, and all I know of love is how to live without it. I just can't seem to find it. So I made my mind up, I must live my life alone. And though it's not the easy way, I guess I've always known, from this day love is forgotten, I'll go on as best I can. Strangers in many ways, let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eye, surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
On the top of the world with Dawn Day. Ladies and gentlemen, check her out. She's going to be coming back for another segment. Wow, Dawn Day on Live It Up. Yay, bravo. Really beautiful. All right. Thanks for watching.